What's up, folks? It's Mickle here, and today you're joining me to do something I never thought I would do, which is shoot a video basically from the kitchen. Now, let me tell you, when I was born, 1973, so sort of dating myself, there was a song that came out from the OJs called For the Love of Money. And what they're saying is, don't let money change you. But let me tell you, that's not a real narrative. Money will absolutely change you, and it should. And it starts right here with your stomach. Let me tell you a little bit more. So, I've always known how to cook for myself, but it's been very basic. Things for me and my family. I cooked with salt, cooked with pepper, string beans. I ate macaroni out of a box, the instant kind. We could do Jiffy cornbread. All those things are still good. But as life gives you a little bit of prosperity, a little bit of affluence, the first thing changes is your food. So you start eating at restaurants. They're nicer restaurants. You go from the buffet to your Applebee's to your Cheesecake Factory and on and on and on. Fortunately, life gave me good prosperity, and I was able to take that to places such as Little Palm Island that you see in the backdrop here. And then there's another picture of Little Palm Island. This is a table that we take a picture of when we go down here. You're sitting oceanside, white tablecloth dinner, fine dining. So when you start to do these things, you start to eat better. And then there's still other levels. Now we're chartering yachts. We're eating with gourmet chefs on yachts. You get out, you start doing those things, and then you come back home. You know what doesn't work anymore? These basic meals. So when you get out there, and then you come back home, you eating your food is bland. So one or two things are going to happen. Either A, you're going to hire a private chef. That's out. I'm not doing that. Or you're going to run up a huge restaurant bill, and those things will eat you alive. There's an alternative, as most of you know, which is cooking. But to learn how to cook better. I always sort of wanted to learn how to cook a little better, but I never put any real sort of stock into it, if you will. Through a couple of events, which I won't go into, around my family, I had to learn how to cook better because I wanted to. And so that led me to YouTube. And I started cooking ribs. Now I'm baking strawberry cheesecakes. I'm doing my own chicken parmesan. I'm doing garlic chicken bombs. I'm making mashed potatoes and gravy that will rival Steve Wynn's in Las Vegas at his fancy restaurant. Okay, well, maybe not as good as Steve Wynn's, but really, really good. So I went through a couple of YouTube cooking channels, and I've been very impressed. Now I'm eating things I never thought I would eat in a way I never thought I would eat them. Mustard, I hate it. Mayonnaise, I hate it. And you think you hate these things because you don't know what's in these gourmet dishes. But now that I've found so many fabulous YouTube channels, now I'm eating all those things and you don't even taste it. Even my pot game has changed. I had little very basic style pots. Now I have Dutch ovens. I mean, look at this. The cookware is beautiful. I call it my equipment. Everyone had that big black frying pan growing up. What I did not know was they were putting beautiful colors on them. And now I have a whole set of Tramontina dishware. Came from Costco. Wasn't that pricey. Here's another one of those dishes. Again, very nice. Now I'm using measuring cups. I'm zesting lemons. Never heard of that before, but now with these cooking channels, I'm essentially rubbing the back off lemons, putting in recipes. There's butter brushes. I'm cooking with chicken stock, learning how to crush garlic and just add this beautiful flavor to your kitchen. My favorite guy, Smokin and Grillin with AB out of Las Vegas. Even bought some of his sauces. They're very good. I'm grinding pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, corn starch, lots of olive oil, paprika, things I never thought I would do. I wanted to learn how to cook things like macaroni and cheese. That's been really good. So now when we have our family events, and we do have a lot of them, I take a portable oven with me. Can you imagine that? A portable oven runs with propane. It's very deep and very wide inside, so as you can see there. So now when we run out of macaroni and cheese at family events, we can cook some on the spot. Now, this cooking thing has been very, very new for me. I've only been at this a couple of months, And so, as much as I want to share that experience, there's a couple of other experiences. These things, it's really working. I will say that. Now, my thumbnails aren't going to be as nice as the thumbnails from these YouTube videos because I don't have a professional camera crew. I'm shooting this video with a first generation Galaxy Fold phone. Phone's probably 2, 3 years old. I don't have pretty lighting. It's just me, the kitchen, and my cell phone. But the recipes, the food is coming out so well that I'm actually en route this weekend to go and meet with our yacht charter broker. My family wants me to, next time that we go out, we charter a mega yacht. We do this every summer. They want to ask, or they want me to ask, if I can essentially take over the kitchen. So tell the chef that normally comes along, you know what? You all can do other things, but let me take care of the dinner portion anyway for our voyages. So I don't know how they feel about that. I'm not getting warm and fuzzies, but we are going to meet with the charter broker this weekend. So that just lets you know just how far this thing is blown up in just a couple of months. I mean, I've even added a logo that you'll probably see at the bottom of the screen, has a yacht at the bottom, and then myself as the chef, and then the Gourmet Cafe. I mean, that all exploded out of nowhere. I mean, 4 months ago, this wasn't even a thought. But with these great YouTube channels and the way they make this thing so realistic, so simple, a lot of the guys can do it, and specifically the guys. I mean, obviously I'm a guy. There's guys that cook, but a lot of times, at least my friends, the guys, they don't cook. The kitchen's not their thing. But people like Smokin and Grillin with AB or John, Preppy Kitchen, or some of these other recipes. Tammy has the bites, and then the island cooking young lady that showed me how to cook steak. These things are really not terribly difficult. I've been working remote for about a decade, just went back to the office. I hate being back in the office, let me tell you that. But even coming home from the office, going to the gym, coming back, still preparing meals, the family walking in the door, and all these wonderful smells. It's just been great. So I highly encourage you all to check out some of these channels. What I've listed was my top 5, or 5 or 6, and broke down why. So with that, I hope you all take a look at the channels I recommend, but also I'm soliciting information. What channels are you all using? What meals are you cooking? What new utensils are you picking up? Are you zesting lemons? Are you using Tramontina? What about other measuring tools? I want to know what you all are doing, and let's just see how far this thing goes. I'm just, sharing my experience, but I also want you to share yours. So with that being said, let's get started looking at these channels that can really making a difference for our kids. All right, so Grillin and Chillin with Coleman. This is the first guy that I actually took any advice from coming into YouTube. I wanted to learn how to make ribs. I just did a simple search, and for whatever reason, um, Mr. Coleman came up first, and I did his recipe. We have never looked back. This guy taught me how to take ribs out of the pack, how to pull the fat off them, setting up a spritz bottle. I'd never heard of a spritz bottle, but now it seems to be commonplace. He absolutely laid the foundation for me to get started. I have not used his other videos, but he looks like he has quite a few. As you can see, I'm sure they're all good. But my main purpose for coming in to YouTube was to find a good baby back ribs recipe. It is this one here that I use. I've never looked back. So thank you, Mr. Coleman. Really appreciate it. I would recommend you all subscribe to him. If you like these types of food, again, he has lots of recipes here, but I've just never gone wrong with his ribs. So really appreciate that and just learned so much. He was my foundation and start to the whole YouTube recipe channel movement. Thank you, Mr. Coleman. All right, folks. So this guy is my absolute favorite. I'm just going to start from the top. This is Smokin and Grillin with AB. He is my favorite channel. He has almost 3.5 million subscribers, over 1,400 videos. I love this guy because he just talks straight talk in a very easy way. He lets you know how easy things are. He shows you how to protect your equipment, as you can see here. Some of my favorite recipes from him I'll have to go with the smash burger. I'd never had a smash burger before. I did that recipe, and my family absolutely swears by it. We love it. He has so many great ones, but the smash burger is one that I do a lot. Also, his mashed potatoes, as you can see here, we do that a lot. He does ribs. We do that dish a lot. The other dish that I really, really enjoy from him is his macaroni and cheese. I was looking for a good macaroni and cheese dish. That's what sent me to YouTube initially, or should I say, second after the ribs from the other gentleman. And I came here and I found Smoking and Grilling with AB and just never left. This guy leaves things so priceless. He's completely transformed my family. Now I do all the cooking. My family wants me to do cooking for the extended family reunions, Christmas gets-togethers, all those things. We're just having a great time, and it's all, or should I say, I owe a lion's share of that to Smoking and Grilling with AB. So huge shouts out to your partner. If you ever see this video, just want to let you know how much I appreciate it. If you ever see your comments, that's me shouting you out with all the exclamation points and all that high energy. Big ups. Smoking and Grilling with AB. He's my number one. All right, so this is my second favorite channel. It comes from this gentleman, John. He has Preppy Kitchen. Now, I will say this. John has an unfair advantage strictly due to his kitchen, specifically his stove. He has a La Cornue stove, and I'm sure many of you probably aren't familiar with a La Cornue stove. The reason why that's important to me is I'm currently finishing up my design on my French chateau style home, which is what you see here. And we just wrapped up the kitchen, and I wanted a La Cornue stove. So as I was looking for other recipes, that led me to John Cannell, as you will see here. His apple cake with maple frosting is just to absolute die for. This is the best recipe. As you can see, uh, almost 600,000 views, hundreds of comments. You can see my comment right there, and that's just as of less than 2 weeks ago. This cake is just, oh man, I can't say enough great things about it. I stumbled on, or I didn't stumble on John's website. I found John's website when I was looking for actual noodles. I went to another gentleman's website who had done a fabulous chicken parmesan. I should have brought up his channel. I'll put it in the description. But he had spaghetti noodles with it, and I didn't want spaghetti noodles. So I went looking for regular fettuccine pasta, and that's how I found John. And when I got here, as you can see, John's very famous, heading up to 6 million subscribers, 1,300 videos also. He just does so many wonderful desserts. I mean, you can see him one after the other. His presentation is great. His food is as good as the presentation is, if not better. I did a strawberry cheesecake. I did a cheesecake period for the first time. I ended up doing two. I'll probably tackle this strawberry cake recipe before long. He has that lemon blueberry cake recipe that looks good as well. But John's stove, anytime you look at uh, his videos, he's in his home, and he has the La Cornue stove, so you can see it right there in the backdrop. And that La Cornue stove is what garnered my attention. And he has all your traditional. You can see there in the back the pots and the fancy way the French covers their pots. That was what grabbed my attention as I finished my own design. But John is a true professional. His his Preppy Kitchen just cranks out so many wonderful recipes, and he's just another great favorite. So John and Preppy Kitchen would have to be my number two. All right, so my third favorite channel, I'm not exactly sure who owns it, but right here, this crispy chicken and creamy garlic parmesan sauce. This is another fabulous recipe. Again, it's done in a very easy way. This young lady, I think she may be one of many people for this meat recipes channel. But again, she does much like most of these people. They do have some merchandise that they make available for you, but nobody's doing a real heavy push. They show you all of the ingredients, they show you all the preparation, they show you tips, they allow you to see the transcript, just so many great things. And I've grabbed several recipes from this meat recipes channel. So this is going to be my third one. I'm going to have to drop this one to number three because this young lady does not talk. You'll just see what to do and what to add on the screen. It would be nice to hear from her as we're sort of visual and audio people. So that would be great. But still, it's a fabulous dish. Um, and that's going to lead me into my fourth channel, and that's going to be a a young lady who also does a great chicken dish. But before I go there, in fact, you'll see this recipe here: stuffed chicken breast and crispy Parmesan coating. I did that recipe just the other night. That also turned out fabulous. So just so many great dishes, but this one I can vouch for. It is fabulous. So again, we'll wrap this one up and then go to my fourth and final channel that I've been using. I hope you're enjoying this along the way, by the way. All right, so let's go to my fourth and final one. There's many other channels, but I'll just wanted to throw a couple out there. I want to hear from you all. What are your favorite channels? What are they cooking? What are you cooking? What do you like? I just want to garner some feedback and see if this works. I do other different videos, but this is the first time I've done anything with cooking. So I'm just showing you what I've been up to and want to hear from you all. So going to my fourth and final one: garlic Parmesan chicken biscuit with quick bites with Tammy. Let me tell you, we tried this dish recently, and oh man, is it fabulous! Tammy does a great job. Again, she tells you what to do. She's talking with you. She's giving you all types of pointers. She makes things so easy. She has a great technology team as well. Her video is done of very high quality, and I think you'll like her. In fact, you know what? I have to throw in one final one. I'm sorry, I gave you four. There's a fifth one, um, and I don't know if her or Tammy is fourth or fifth, but I'm just going to give you five. But this is a great dish if you like chicken, if you like the General Pillsbury style biscuits, the face that Tammy's making. Yeah, you're going to love it just like that. So, great job, Tammy. I hope you continue to add more and more recipes. She has heading towards 30,000 subscribers. Beautiful site as well. Lots of good dishes. I just haven't had the opportunity to explore many of her recipes yet, but so far, very pleased. So great job to Tammy. All right, and you can't have a great dish or set of dishes without incorporating steak. All of the other people that I mentioned, I'm sure they have fabulous steak recipes. I know Smokin and Grillin with AB has great steak recipes, but I'm going to give the nod to the Island Vibe Cooking channel, and you can see her here, Island Vibe Cooking. She has over 1.33 million subscribers, over 1,000 videos. So she's just been out here doing this thing. She does some great dishes. Again, I haven't had an opportunity to try her others yet, but I see some great things, such as the Cajun lemon pepper wings. Turkey wings I did try as well. That was really good. So looking forward to trying a number of her recipes as well. But I will give her the nod for giving me the confidence to try the steak. And I think her recipe is so easy. She did it so well. We were able to make this steak recipe several times, and it just came out perfect. I mean, just such a great job she's done, and I think you will really enjoy it as well. So I know I mentioned top five, and it doesn't necessarily have to be in that order, but these are clearly the top people that I have been using for these last probably 3, 4 months or so. I'm sure as the year progresses, I'll use many others, but I'm just so happy with what I found. And really, the whole point of this video is to see what you all are up to. I've asked some of my friends on Facebook, didn't realize so many of them were using these YouTube cooking channels. So we'd just love to see what you all have to say. What do you recommend? Who do you use? What types of meals you're cooking? What's the preparation like? Have you had to buy any new pots, pans, utensils, those types of things? And so that'll pretty much wrap it up. So love to hear back from you all, and hope you're having a great time with these YouTube cooking channels.